Hi everyone, this is Heather from the Flourish.Academy, where our goal is to empower, educate, and elevate you to create a life that you love through the art and business of photography. In this video, we are going to continue our look at curves. But first, make sure you check out all of the free resources available on our website. In the previous video, we just started to look at curves, and in this video, we're going to explore them a little bit further. Previously, we added contrast just by pulling in on the edges of this curve, but now I want to talk about using the eyedropper tools in order to automatically select a white point, a black point, and correct color cast issues. I'm going to start by setting the white point, and you do so by clicking the eyedropper tool and finding an area on your image that should be pure white. So I'm going to go into this sky area and click once. Then I'm going to select the black point by choosing the black dropper and go into this darker shadow area. It's really the only area I can see that should be really dark. And if we look at the before and after, what we can see is that Photoshop significantly improved the contrast of this image. Now, it's a little too contrasty for my liking, but I can always adjust that by dropping the opacity of the layer in order to suit my editing style. For now, I'm going to leave the opacity at 100% because I want to show you how to correct color casts. So I click the gray point selector, and I'm going to come over to this tree and click it. It looks like it should be a neutral gray color, and when I do so, Photoshop shifted the colors. I can also see the RGB, red, green, and blue lines in my curve. They've shifted, and that's because curves consists of a composite RGB channel as well as a red channel, green channel, and blue channel. And Photoshop automatically shifted those for me when I used the gray point selector. Let's take a look at the before and after. Again, this is a color and luminosity correction according to Photoshop, but it does not have a brain, and it's a little bit too strong for me. And in the previous video, I mentioned blending modes, which are essentially how pixels on one layer interact with the pixels below them. And we took this curves adjustment layer from normal to luminosity so that we could tell Photoshop, hey, don't impact the color because that's really too much. It's just been oversaturated. And then I can drop the opacity of this layer to fit my editing style. And that adjustment to me looks pretty good. So I'm at 50% opacity. And you know what? Let's take this back to the normal blending mode to see how that looks. And I actually think I really like it. So I'm going to keep this one on normal. I hope that you found this useful. We're going to continue to look at curves in the next video.